Do you want to know how to properly paint your house? Well, here's my top tips on how to do it. The first thing you have to do is to make sure you have a clean work surface, so I always suggest using a pressure washer and using the wash nozzle to completely remove any of the dust particles or loose debris that's already on your siding. Then, if there are any loose boards, make sure you nail them down properly with galvanized finish nails. If you have any loose paint that needs to be removed, I always highly suggest using this Wagner Paint Eater. It has this amazing sanding disc that doesn't get clogged ever, and you completely remove any of the loose paint extremely easy and quickly, as you can see. However, obviously if you do have bare wood, you need to make sure it's primed properly. And for that, I use this Zinsser Smart Prime, which obviously primes our wood siding properly before we apply our actual paint layer. And this is easy enough to apply with just a nap roller. After that's dry, I then caulk any areas that need caulk. I love this DAP Dymaflex Ultra, which gives you superior strength and durability for longevity. I do also apply it into small cracks and crevices in the siding because this is from the 1950s, so there are a few cracks. I then use a masking gun that actually applies the tape and the Visqueen at the same time, which makes it extremely easy to apply to windows or doors. At this point in time, you also want to make sure you're taping off any areas that you want to make sure we don't get any overspray on. And for applying our paint, we're going to be using this Wagner Control Pro 170 airless sprayer. Now, if you've actually ever tried to roll a house, it takes forever. So I strongly suggest to anyone to make sure you're spraying your finish on, because you don't even have to worry about back brushing with a sprayer like this. Makes it extremely easy, and tighten in areas like that, I use a shield so we don't get any overspray on our nice soffit. I apply one full coat to the entire side of the house and then let it dry overnight and proceed to applying a second coat. But after that's dry, I then go back and apply our trim paint. When applying trim paint, all I use is a foam roller and a paintbrush, but the one thing I would suggest using is a 6-inch mud knife, which actually provides a nice crisp, even feel and a shield for the surrounding paint area so you don't get any white paint accidentally applied to your beautiful blue paint that you just painted. But once you have your trim paint taken care of, you have one beautiful, sexy beast of a transformation. And if you want to see the full tutorial as well as the material list for the Wagner paint sprayer or any other tools that I use in this video, please check out the link in the bio. Thank you.